Okay, this is True or Awesome or Awesome True, and we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw recap.
Yes. So the first thing that happened was CM Punk made a promo and he was calling out John Cena. Then he called out The Rock, and then he called out obviously Steph Rollins because that's the three people that he has the most problems because everybody cost him his way to main event WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was actually a really great promo, and he was not scared of The Rock. What you talk about The Rock? Where he did the promo.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good for CM Punk. That might backfire. I personally would not mess with the final boss and John Cena the final boss, but CM Punk is obviously not scared of them.
No, they're not. No, they're not. And so, what you thought about the Seth Rollins coming out?
Yeah, not surprised at all. They they just fight and fight and fight and fight.
Yeah, starting in the ring, outside the ring, during a commercial break that was out in the backstage, right?
Yeah, our commercial break because in the United States, you know, it's commercial break, and internationally, y'all just saw CM Punk and Steph Rollins continue fighting the whole match.
Yeah, it lasted about 30 minutes. And then after they finally broke them up, it took Seth Rollins to, I think where the parking lot is.
Yeah, and they went like in the backstage. Security barely got them. Security never do anything good.
Yeah, the good thing is the general manager didn't agree, man. And now we got, I think we got a prediction for next week. So next week, we're going to see
Steph Rollins versus Roman Reigns in a steel cage match.
CM Punk.
Oh, who I said?
Roman Reigns.
Well, that's who I was thinking about.
So next Monday, we're going to be watching Seth Rollins and CM Punk. But
Like I said, why I was thinking about Roman Reigns because I think Roman Reigns is gonna interfere in this match because Seth Rollins had a promo about him, and Roman Reigns is quote unquote injured because of Seth Rollins in the Royal Rumble, building the triple threat match with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
so our prediction is, and we're going to come back next week.
Yeah.
Roman is going to get in the middle of the steel cage. I don't know how. In the match of CM Punk and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, the good thing with the steel cage is you could just climb up. It's not a Hell in a Cell where it's trapped. So literally climb up. There's literally an exit door. It's not really like a cage. You can like easily get in, no matter what.
Yeah, so this next week episode is gonna be though. So we need to watch next week and see what's gonna happen between Seth
Yeah.
and CM Punk because I got a feeling, we got a feeling
That Roman Reigns is gonna come and Madison Square Garden to build up the match. Okay, so the Judgment Day is doing another segment, and then they were celebrating that Liv Morgan and Raquel won the tag team championships, and then Finn Balor obviously comes and complains.
Yeah, always in a bad mood. I don't know why.
Always in a bad mood, complaining, saying Liv Morgan. Though you lost the Elimination Chamber, even though she was the final two and Finn Balor didn't even qualify. I don't know why he talks so much trash.
I know he's talking trash. She lost the Elimination Chamber and they tag team champ.
They're tag team champion, and he didn't even qualify in that match. He lost to Steph Rollins, so I don't know why he's talking trash about it. And he last final two. Also, another news is Liv Morgan asked Raquel to look at the IC title. So we'll see what happens. And maybe that's Lyra Valkyria next opportunity for the Women's IC Championship.
Yeah, I think that's going to be next for Lyra. Because that's another thing. Now they talk about Lyra and...
Yes, Lyra Valkyria for Ivy Now in a pretty great match. Ivy Now really proved... Both American made, we'll talk about later, proved themselves tonight as futures of like the
Raw champion, yeah.
Yeah, future because they were doing really good tonight. Like Ivy Now had a great match and looked strong the whole match. It was like Lyra Valkyria was like, hoping like she was like the underdog in that match.
Yeah,
like
we were kind of worried. I'm not gonna lie, we were kind of scared.
Yeah, because it's like her angle, she was doing the angle lock. German suplex.
And she had a bad knee over the whole match.
Yeah,
so,
that was a good way to book Ivy Now. She lost, but she looked very strong in that match. So, yeah, Lyra Valkyria won that match, and that's one loss from American Made.
Now on the next match, let's talk about Gunter. For some reason, he got a problem with the Alpha Academy. Alpha Academy, that's how you call it.
Yeah, Alpha Academy. Yes.
So now he beat up last week
Akira Tozawa.
and now he's gonna fight
Otis.
Otis. So what's the deal with that? He's gonna throw to the family before Miggy.
Yeah. So he just wanted to prove himself how strong he was. Even though he had a good match with Otis, Otis had a good showing in that match, and also Tozawa last week.
And then all his lost like Tozawa, and guess what happened?
Jey Uso came.
Mad late.
Yeah.
Mad late. Like
He always comes late. They're like always beat up. Maxine Dupree's like crying about it, and then boom, then Jey Uso comes and show up. But yeah.
Yeah, but I guess they're building that story up for Jay.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, Jay and Gunter.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. So,
yeah. So following this match, what was next? We see AJ Styles being interviewed, and guess who came from behind?
Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross loves to do this.
Instigating.
He's one of my favorite heels. He's mad funny. He's just always instigating in the back. Like,
so he started talking about Logan Paul, and AJ Styles got mad at Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So guess what's gonna happen next week?
The AJ Styles gonna call out Logan Paul, and probably for a match in WrestleMania. That's probably the best match for AJ Styles and Logan Paul, to be honest. So that's a good match. Nobody's really gonna complain about that because I know people didn't want Logan Paul to fight John Cena or CM Punk, and both of those are very out of the picture.
And we need AJ in WrestleMania, so hopefully that will be a match.
Yes, that's perfect for AJ Styles.
Even though we already talked about Lara
and Ivy now.
After the match finished, guess what happened? CM Punk and Seth Rollins continue match. Like, that was one of the themes of the show yesterday.
Yeah, the theme of the show was just CM Punk, Seth Rollins just fighting. Obviously setting up what's going to happen next week in the steel cage match.
All right, but let me continue with the next. What happened next?
Yes.
And now in the next segment, we saw Lois Caster talking trash about Penta. And guess who came on? Penta.
Yes, and then Penta just beat up Lois Kaiser, and I guess they're going to have another match next week, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I seen. But damn, Penta being in a winning streak. What do you think about that?
Yeah, besides is the triple threat technically a loss?
Not really.
I mean, it's kind of a loss.
Yeah, but single match. Because he scored a single match on the field.
Yeah, he's undefeated in single matches. But yeah, Penta's doing a good streak. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened next after this segment? What's next? Oh yeah. After that statement, I forgot Bianca came out in the backstage interview. They asked her about what happened on the pay-per-view. She said she didn't want to talk about it, but she's gonna be watching the main event. So I'm pretty sure that means that she's gonna be on the main event in the announcement thing. But that was kind of fast. So next segment we went to
Chad Gable. So Chad Gable been having this long journey to find a luchadora to fight because he lost to Penta, Dragon Lee, and Rey Mysterio. He kept losing to them.
To luchadores, yes.
Yes. So that's why Dominic Mysterio gave him a little note for him to find a way to actually defeat them. And then we had this little dramatic scene. It was like a little Lucha Underground style TV show type of vibe, and we're still,
It's going to continue on story.
Yeah, it's probably going to continue next week, and we'll see what happens.
All right, so let's continue with the week, and next.
Back to American Made. Like we said, Ivy now had a great match. American Made had a great match, especially Julius Creed. He could be like an amazing single star. And the War Raiders are the War Raiders. They're really good, especially Ivar. He's mad big doing all these flips. And the War Raiders retain their tag team championships.
Yeah, I kind of feel they're gonna be a tag team for a while in the Raw.
Yeah, they're gonna be a little while. I think the people that are gonna beat them is the New Day whenever they're done with the LWO stuff.
Yeah, because you know what? It happened in the future. I might as well talk about it, so we could skip about it. But there was also a segment with Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee challenging the New Day for a tornado match, which I haven't seen in a long time. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, tornado match. We actually seen that more recently, like in NXT. But yeah,
And
that's
WWE, yeah.
yeah. So that's cool. That's cool.
Talk about, remember how we were talking earlier about Finn Balor being mad at everybody else? So for some reason, Finn Balor decided to challenge Braun Breaker.
Yeah, because Braun Breaker, like they were like had an interference last week, even though Braun Breaker destroyed everybody in Judgment Day. Because Braun Breaker had a problem with AJ Styles, and then Dominic had a problem with AJ Styles. That's why the Judgment Day came to interfere with AJ Styles, and Braun Breaker speared everybody. That's why Finn Balor is now having a problem with Braun Breaker. So Finn Balor just interfered because this was Dominic's problem, and then Finn Balor problem. So,
So I think there's gonna be a future match again with Finn Balor, and but I could see Braun Breaker again with Finn Balor.
did they have a match already? I didn't think so. They had a match already.
Oh, I thought they did. I'm sorry,
No.
but it's gonna be a future match either way. I know they're
Yeah.
gonna fight in the future.
Yeah, like somewhere in the Raw. I don't know if this is a WrestleMania match.
No, it's not a WrestleMania match.
And
Future Raw.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Braun Breaker for WrestleMania because I thought it was gonna be Braun Breaker versus AJ Styles, but AJ Styles looked a little busy with Logan Paul,
It could still happen. Let's see what happens.
or maybe Penta versus Braun Breaker
Oh, that would be a good match.
for WrestleMania.
So let's see. Maybe we could have Penta with
Braun
Braun Breaker. Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
Yes,
You never
because
know.
Braun Breaker doesn't really have a clear path yet to WrestleMania, so we'll see.
If you have an idea of a clear path, maybe we could discuss about it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue with the recap. Now we're going to the main event. It's gonna be Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley.
Yes, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley had a great main event match. A match that I thought that should have been WrestleMania. And then Bianca was there in the ring. And then it got a little spicy at the end.
Yes, I was expecting something was gonna happen, but I knew something was gonna happen. But what happened shocked me because I knew something was gonna happen, but I was not expecting that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I didn't think Io Sky was gonna, be victorious. Io Sky is our new women's champion. We have her reaction videos on the Instagram and the TikTok.
Yeah, you should check it out. So we reacting. I mean, we both in shock for different reasons, but it was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what's crazy too? Rhea still never have been beaten.
Oh
She
yeah.
never beat Sky.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
So
And now it's very more unpredictable in WrestleMania if this is gonna be because WWE officially posted that is official that is Io Sky versus Bianca, but Rhea Ripley might put herself in the picture or something like
I
that.
think that the best way for Rhea to be Io Sky is to have a triple threat.
So you think Rhea Ripley wins the championship again in WrestleMania?
I kind of feel she might win it for the third time.
Mm.
But that's a prediction. Because we're going to do a WrestleMania prediction too soon.
Yes.
Of all the people we think we're going to win. But that's what I'm seeing right now. But congratulations to Io Sky.
Yeah, Io Sky, she definitely deserves this. She's one of my favorite women wrestlers. Like her and Stephanie Valkyria in NXT
Oh, yeah.
are is really good. So yeah, Io Sky is really our new WWE Women's Champion, and we didn't even talk about Rhea Ripley and Bianca. They were arguing the whole time.
No, because that's going to be a SmackDown. Everything's going to happen SmackDown. I'm pretty sure.
I was talking about Bianca and just Rhea Ripley.
Oh!
Yeah, because Bianca was she didn't help Io Sky, but she was cheering on Io Sky. So I don't understand why Rhea Ripley was too upset. It's not like she picked Io Sky up. She was like, Io Sky, come on. And then Rhea Ripley was like, no. And then they were pushing each other, getting mad. And then Rhea Ripley confidently said, looked at Bianca Belair, said, I'm going to WrestleMania. And then Io Sky reversed it and said, no, that's crazy.
Hey, she should be paying attention to the match. She did Drew McIntyre.
She did do a Drew McIntyre. That's not good. That's not good for Drew McIntyre. He has that label.
Yeah, because he got distracted. It was the bell.
Yeah, you got to focus. Io Sky was still in the match and is focused to win the women's championship. So yeah, that was the end of Raw.
So you know what? I think it was one of the best Raw I've seen in a while too.
Yeah, it was a good Raw after Elimination Chamber. And I know some people expected other people to come, but John Cena was gonna come now. They're saving that when Raw goes to like Europe. You know how they're doing a European
Yeah.
tour. They're saving when they go to like UK and all them, countries.
Maybe this is talk. Maybe you do a mic drop like the
Again in the press conference.
yeah. So
No, I think he has to talk. He has to talk some. They can't just build the promo. I mean, build the story without him saying something. He has to
Yeah.
say. He has to say one word.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's all. That's all. Our TikTok and Instagram are in the link below.
Awesome, true reacts.
Okay, peace out.